Your daily horoscope, the 14th of December 2016. Daily horoscope for Aries. Ruling planets: Mars, Pluto. You may be dissatisfied with some aspect of the remuneration for services offered by you. If this is a professional matter, you can be businesslike and even a little ruthless in rectifying the situation. Not so if this relates to some money or favor owed by a friend or family member. If you don't need the favor returned right now, wait a while, or a little of the gloss of that friendship may be dulled now. You're able to weather the storm of life right now, even though events and people could be hemming you in. Your goodwill and upbeat attitude can defeat all negativity now, so don't be drawn into other people's dramas. Misery loves the company, and you may be surrounded by a few individuals who have nothing better to do other than to suck the life out of your good nature. Better to be accused of lacking compassion than to waste your time with people you can't help anyhow. Daily horoscope for Taurus. Ruling planets: Venus. Work can get you down, but only if you're not using your creativity to mix things up. Find different solutions to age-old problems. This could be a case of being stuck in a rut and working with the same old people who aren't exactly feeding back the right sort of energy to you. You have to take the initiative to change this if you want your work to change at this time. Holding on to things, people and situations is a problem, particularly if you've outgrown them. You've become intense about a relationship, and that feeling is likely to become stronger over the next week or so. You have to substitute positive and trusting thoughts if you're experiencing negative emotions. That is the only way you are going to be able to find some measure of peace within yourself during this cycle. Horoscope for Gemini. Ruling planets: Mercury. Success sometimes requires a higher level of endurance than even you yourself think you're capable of. At the moment you could feel as if others are having a go at you, and this could be through spite or simply envy. You need to keep your nose to the grindstone in this case, and don't stop until the goal is reached. By taking a different approach, you will be able to transform the most mundane tasks into something of a spiritual ceremony. You can't make rash decisions if you're skating on thin ice. There may be doubts about a course of action you have to take now, and if you feel there's some instability in moving forward, you should avoid making a commitment. Being a little more cautious won't hurt, even if others are pushing you to do something against your will and your stubbornness causes some discord. Daily horoscope for Cancer. Ruling planets: Moon. If you are feeling flat and unimaginative, you need to figure out new ways to express yourself. It's a day of seeking alternatives. Your creativity is being thwarted at the moment. You could be in the shadow of someone who has much more confidence than you. Primary qualities to lead with today are good looks and charm, but most importantly the imagination and creativity that go behind that. You'll be able to look more desirable, interesting, intriguing and generally presentable, and that will be your wedge into every conversation, your foot into every social door. So, don't hesitate to spend a little extra emphasizing that. Something you do now may have others talking about you, for good or otherwise. Daily horoscope for Leo. Ruling planets: Sun. You can be more forceful in your communication now rather than sitting back and expecting everyone to understand exactly what it is you want. Some may see you as being belligerent or demanding, especially if this is not your usual style of talking things through, but make no bones about it, others will pay attention and you're likely to see some extraordinary results quickly. Don't be apologetic for demanding the right things from others. Expect an amazing roller coaster ride for your emotions. You are extremely sensitive now, and anything and everything people around you are doing may affect you. Words could cut hard even if they are not intentionally meant to do so. Meetings will both thrill and confuse you if you haven't got your feet firmly planted on the ground. Possessiveness, Jealousy and other unpleasant emotions could be part of your relationship curriculum. Daily horoscope for Virgo. Ruling planets, Mercury. If you are divided in your purpose, you will achieve nothing. Family members could be obstructing you and disagreeing with your plans. Looking good is great for the ego, but if you're spending considerable money doing this, you need to think about the credit card consequences before you shop. Learn to stretch your dollar further. Watch your health, or should I say, watch what you take to improve your health. You may be trying to improve your well-being only to find that a cocktail of herbal or dietary supplements is actually doing the opposite. Listen to your body and take responsibility for it. Although this is a day we may not want the company of others, are important to nourish the company of yourself and enjoy that. Seeking the meaning is important now, and meditation and other forms of self-inquiry will take precedence. Daily horoscope for Libra. Ruling planets, Venus. A fast and hectic 2 days follows, so manage your nervous energy well today to set a positive and harmonious trend. You could feel mentally drained by week's end if you let superiors load on more and more work and treat you like a pack horse. If you have a chance, delegate some of your workload to others today and stop playing the martyr. Some unexpected twists and turns in your professional life relate to someone you've worked for. They may get up and leave unexpectedly. Changes in the structure of the company you work for might leave you and your workmates reeling. You may also be struggling with cultural issues and how to integrate new technology into the way you've conducted your work practices over the years. In this respect, an adjustment will be your key word today. Daily horoscope for Scorpio. Ruling planets, Pluto, Mars. If you are dissatisfied with the locality you live in but can't actually make the break, you need to create the environment you want at home. Spend some time planning and redecorating to suit your needs. You may find this is actually a great creative outlet at this moment. To clear your conscience, you may have to repent or at least apologize to someone over a past transgression. That may be difficult, but you'll experience peace as a result. You may also have to enter into some discussions with a relative who is having considerable tension or even adversity due to some work or financial matter. In the extreme, there could be illness or some requirement to visit a hospital, and this is your opportunity to share some compassion and help lift their spirits. Daily horoscope for Sagittarius. Ruling planets, Jupiter, Neptune. If you're waning in self-confidence and feel as though you're becoming a wallflower, you need to change that. This is all about taking the initiative and not waiting for other people to do the work for you. Love, romance and other emotional issues highlight your day and the foreseeable future. You may receive mixed messages from someone and won't know which way to turn. Ask pertinent questions to get the right answers. There will be additional responsibilities thrust your way, but you will be tempted to throw all cares to the wind. I don't suggest you do that, as this will only boomerang to give you a greater burden down the track. For the sake of expediency, you might sweep your financial problems to the side. You may not want to deal with the harsh reality and complexity of what needs to be done to improve the bottom line. But turning a blind eye to these issues will not make them go away. Daily horoscope for Capricorn. Ruling planets, Saturn, Uranus. If you are living or working in an artificial type of environment, today may be the perfect opportunity to purchase some plants, open the windows and invite nature into your immediate vicinity. You may also be rubbing people up the wrong way, even though you think you are being pleasant. Adjust your opinions to suit the occasion. You may confuse yourself and your friends now if you find yourself attracted to someone who doesn't fit the mold. If you're approaching your relationships with a preconditioned idea, then you will love with your mind rather than your heart. You need to cast aside all judgments or concerns about what others think. This is about making choices for what will make you secure and happy in the long term, not about whether others will accept you not. Daily horoscope for Aquarius. Ruling planets, Uranus, Saturn. You may have every reason under the sun for being aggressive and vehement in your approach with someone. However, by remaining composed you give yourself a greater edge in different areas. In not playing the game by the rules others set, you independently determine your own rules. Prior making a decision on a personal matter, you need to get all your ducks in a row before making an appropriate choice. You'll still be feeling a tremendous buzz and vitality, but impatience or intolerance for others who aren't as quick off the mark as you could cause arguments. Expect fun times at work, but that depends on how quickly you finish the job, so there are no outstanding responsibilities. Take the initiative and be part of the group today. Daily horoscope for Pisces. Ruling planets, Neptune, Jupiter. If you're feeling a little run down and uninspired, some exercise and physical activity will turn things around, but you have to take that first step. Don't overdo your exercise regime, as this can do more harm than good. Moderation is your key right now. Your health and energy are dynamic today, and you have the strength to overcome any problems that you come across. Economy of energy is still important now, as too many things could cause you to fall back into a rut of tiredness and apathy. Keep up your exercise regime, and above all remember that maintaining a positive outlook does have distinct benefits in producing endorphins and other hormones that can give your physical well-being an uplift.